Hey, ladies and gents, let's talk about the top 10 free MMO games on Steam. That's right, free, baby. You can jump into these games without spending a single dollar. Now, who doesn't love a free game? Huh. But hold on, these ain't just any free games, these are some of the best MMOs that'll have you hooked for hours, days, probably weeks, if we're being honest. So grab your keyboard, your mouse, maybe a snack, and let's dive right in. First on the list is Lost Ark. If you haven't tried this gem yet, you're missing out. This game has combat so fast, it feels like you're starring in your own action movie. You'll be slashing, dodging, and casting spells like a boss. But don't get too cocky, you gotta think strategically here. It's not just about hitting buttons, it's about timing, comboing your moves, and making sure you're not getting clapped by some random mob. The world, it's massive, y'all. You're going to be grinding for gear, leveling up like it's a full-time job, but hey, that's the fun of it. Alright, for all my hustlers out there, let's talk about Albion Online. This game is like the stock market with swords and magic. You want to run around with fancy gear? Go ahead, but be prepared to lose it all if you slip up. The PvP here is full loot, which means if someone takes you out, you can kiss your shiny armor goodbye. You'll be out here crafting, gathering resources, and strategizing like you're Elon Musk, trying to take over Mars. But don't sleep on the gameplay. Combat is all skill-based. No pay-to-win nonsense, just pure player talent. Next up, we got Guild Wars 2. Let me tell you something, this game's world events are like block parties with giant monsters. You're walking around minding your business and bam, a dragon the size of your house drops out of the sky. The combat, oh, it's dynamic, baby. You gotta keep moving, dodging, and hitting those skills at the right moment. And let's talk about PvP for a second. This game's got some of the best large-scale PvP battles. You better come with your game, cause if not, somebody's gonna send you back to the spawn point real quick. Let's talk about Destiny 2. Now, y'all know Bungie doesn't mess around when it comes to gunplay. If you want to feel like a space superhero, this is your game. We got powers, supers, exotics, and let me tell you something when you drop that super on a group of enemies. Oh, it's like hitting a three-pointer at the buzzer, baby, but don't forget the grind. You're gonna be farming for that godroll weapon or that legendary armor set, but when you finally get it, woo, it's worth the wait.
There's a rule by it. Which are you? You crawl through an Imperial tank, fighting against an army. For what? To stop another despot before they pass beyond the reach of...
Speaking of speed, let's get into Warframe. You want to move fast and slice through enemies like a hot knife through butter. This game has got you covered. You're a space ninja with moves that'll make your head spin.
Bring it to me so I can examine its logs.
The parkour system alone will have you doing flips, rolls, and wall running like it's a Cirque du Soleil show. And let's not forget the endless customization. You can mod your Warframes to be as tanky or as deadly as you like. The action's relentless, and it never lets up.
They're sending another enemy to take out the drone. Stay vigilant. Just as I suspected, the Premier drone saw the person. He can use this information to help pinpoint his current location.
Now, for my strategy and sci-fi fans, we got EVE Online. Listen, this ain't just a game, it's an intergalactic economy simulator, and trust me, the stakes are high. You'll be out here mining, building, trading, and maybe even betraying your best friends. Alliances are everything in this game, but betrayals. They'll write stories about you. One wrong move, and a war that's been simmering for months can explode into one of the biggest battles ever. If you want high-level strategy with massive consequences, this one's for you. Calling all Dungeons and Dragons fans, Neverwinter is like rolling a 20 every time you log in. You're gonna get that classic D&D feel with dungeons, dragons, and epic loot. But this isn't your granddaddy's tabletop game. The combat is action-packed, and when I say action, I mean you're dodging, rolling, and smashing heads in real time. Plus, you can play as all the classic D&D classes. So, whether you're a sneaky rogue or a fireball-throwing wizard, you're in for a wild ride. Now, if you've ever dreamed of swinging a lightsaber or flying the Millennium Falcon, then Star Wars, The Old Republic is gonna make you feel like you're in the movies. The storytelling here is top tier. Every choice you make feels like it's life or death. Plus, you can either be the hero of the galaxy or the next Darth Vader. But it ain't just the story. There are PvP battles, space fights, and more lightsabers than you can shake a stick at. Whether you're a Jedi or a bounty hunter, this game has got the Star Wars magic. Alright, if you haven't heard about Genshin Impact, you've probably been living under a rock. This game is like a free, open-world masterpiece. The graphics? Gorgeous. The gameplay? Addictive. It's basically Zelda meets anime with a sprinkle of magic. But hold on. Before you get to comfortable exploring the world, watch out for that gacha system. You'll be saving up Primogems for that 5-star character, and trust me, the grind is real. You'll be wishing like it's the lottery, hoping to land that game-changing character. Last but certainly not least, we got Final Fantasy XIV. Now, the free trial, it's like a full game in itself. You'll be out there leveling up, completing epic quests, and let's not forget the massive raids that will have you on the edge of your seat. The community is one of the best, and they'll welcome you with open arms unless you mess up in a dungeon. Then, well, you better get ready for some constructive criticism. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Whether you're a tank, healer, or DPS, there's a place for you in this world.